There's nothing quite like a fight at the Empire Fight Camp. I'm Todd Grisham. Alongside me, English fighting legend Johnny Nelson.
Looking forward to this one, Todd.
It's time for our tale of Irish Terence Bud Crawford, the undisputed lightweight champion of the world. He also can crack at welterweight, one of the best to ever do it.
Just take note, Todd. Check out the reach. Check it out.
This bout is scheduled for 8 rounds of boxing. Fighting out of the red corner from Lowell, Massachusetts, here is the exciting junior welterweight world title challenger, Irish Mickey Ward. Fighting out of the blue corner from Omaha, Nebraska, here is the acclaimed 3-division world champion and 2-division undisputed champ.
How will these two fighters handle the outdoors? We're fighting under the sun here for this big showdown.
All right, listen, when you've got two people that want to fight, two fighters that really dislike each other, you're going to get more than a fight.
Thousands of fans here in attendance tonight, but when the bell rings, there will only be 2 that we're talking about. Here we go for round 1. This fight has a real good flow to it. Scoring hook. That counter shot lands. They better start respecting each other's punching power. And he scores with the counter. How will these two fighters handle the out? And down goes Ward. That punch to the head looks so good live. Let's see it again in slow motion and really appreciate it.
Where did that come from? What a shot.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You still want to fight?
Apparently, it's going to take more than that to keep this fighter down.
Somebody can smell blood here. They can smell blood. They've got to be smart. Get in there. Then boom, back in the same spot again. It happened once.
I got to stop you here, Johnny, as we pick up the heat. Terence Crawford just got rocked. I thought we were going to see the finish there.
Now they've got to wake up. They've got to get on the back foot, clear the head a little bit, then jump back into it again. It's all about the hustle. Get back on it.
He just misses with that jab. Total domination with 10 seconds to go. What do we expect to see here in round 2? They really got banged up last round. What can they do here to change the momentum?
What a knockdown. 1 minute. You need 1 hour to get over a shot like that. Now it's down to conditioning. Now it's down to mental strength and preparation. It's how you are going to deal with this.
They exchange punches. Punch, counter punch. That hook just can't find the target. There's a counter shot. We'll keep an eye on this slugger. As you know, he's willing to take 3 to give 1. That's his game plan, and it's worked out pretty well for him so far.
If you get in with a slugger, they want to work at their own pace. Use speed, frustrate them, take them out of their comfort zone. Make them tired, trip over their own feet. Get them angry.
Crawford's legs are all over the place. A A true champion knows how to get out of trouble after they got into trouble, and it appears the onslaught is over, at least for now.
Brock caught sleeping on the job. What do? You step back, steady yourself, recompose yourself, then boom, back into it. But do not make those mistakes. This is the wrong place to fall asleep.
Crawford in trouble. And apparently no rest for the weary. Thought about taking a breath, but instead, they're in there throwing bombs again.
B-Days now needs to steady the pace. Get the pace back to normal.
Beautiful counter shot. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Mickey Ward gets rocked. He's been in these situations before, but can he find his way out this time? Let's talk about Ward in that last round. Well, he is glad to have heard that bell.
The bell, sometimes it can be the sweetest sound.
Forget about bad rounds. It's a bad round, all right? But we don't care.
Great round. Now, relax. Now, I don't want you to load up.
Come on, you're better than that. You do all your work.
Let's get it started in round 3. It has been all one-way traffic. How do they turn this around?
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him, tie him up, just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
They're counter punching. A swing and a miss with the left hook. And he wasn't ready for that counter punch. That big hook doesn't land. Well done with that counter. Oh, and the Irishman just got rocked. He's in some serious trouble here. Can he find his way out of this storm? How are they still standing?
What recovery skills they are. What a shot it...
Oh my goodness, Johnny! And that shot just rung his bell. Mickey Ward, right now, looking for a way out. I don't know if he can find it. Nice counter shot. Nice counter shot. It's bombs away. Every time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. His jab just got blocked. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Ward in that last round. And a round that seemed like eternity for them finally. And there's the bell to start round 4. Well, they got battered last round. How do they turn their fortunes around?
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on him. That's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
A perfect counter shot. Catch and shoot. Lucky that hook didn't score. That counter punch caught him clean. Looking to land the hook. Big hook thrown, but it doesn't connect. Both fighters landing in these exchanges. Judge is going to have a tough job.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
Whoa, Johnny, take a look at this action. Mickey Ward gets rocked. He's been in these situations before, but can he find his way out this time? Wow, that impact was incredible. Let's take another look at it.
Shot from the gods, they say.
1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8. Are you okay?
So we enter the final 10 seconds here in a pretty dominant display. Let's talk about Ward in that last round. It's not over till it's over, but that knockdown is going to be huge.
Now you're going back into it.
Time for the 5th round. Let's see how he bounces back here after getting dropped in the last round.
That knockdown we just saw was a heavy knockdown. I'd be very, very surprised if he'll come out fresh as a daisy. That's not going to happen. He's got to hustle now. He's got to bluff him.
Missing with the left hook. Oh, and the Irishman just got rocked. He's in some serious trouble here. Can he find his way out of this storm? We almost saw a knockout a second ago, and now they're going toe-to-toe.
It's been a tough round so far. It's been a tough round. What do they do? What do they tell him when he goes back to the corner? How are they going to get through this?
Beautiful counter punch. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Both of these fighters have had their moments.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
That left hook missed. And that shot just rung his bell. Mickey Ward right now looking for a way out. I don't know if he can find it. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Let's talk about Ward in that last round. Stamina is always an issue.
Calm yourself down. Calm yourself down. Come on.
Here we go in the 6th round. Was 1 minute enough time for them to recover after what we saw last round?
An amazing pace and tempo set in the last round. Can you keep this up? Me personally, I don't think that's possible. And if they can, their training, their conditioning would have been ridiculous, like they're in the army. But these guys, if they can keep up this pace, we are in for a great night.
Good counter punch. Here we go with the lightweights. Get ready to see some blazing hand speed and fancy footwork.
That power might be the do or die. That power might be the equalizer.
Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. Just missed with that hook. Oh, and the Irishman just got rocked. He's in some serious trouble here. Can he find his way out of this storm? Gets rocked. He's been in these situations before, but can he find his way out this time? Disaster averted, it seems. We continue on.
Defense is everything because they got shot once. They know they can get caught again. So,
whoa, Johnny, take a look at this action. And that shot just rung his bell. Mickey Ward right now looking for a way out. I don't know if he can find it. Let's talk about Ward in that last round. How much cardio was put in for this fight?
I need you to switch back on.
And there's the bell for round 7. Not sure these two fighters can keep up the pace we saw last round, but you know they're going to try.
Exerted a lot of energy in the fight so far. Now they're shattered. This is what you call championship rounds. If you have done the work, slept right, ate right, prepped right, I'm expecting you to get through this. If not, if you've cheated, the ring can be the loneliest place in the world.
Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. These two fighters are made for one another. How about that time counter shot? This fighter expending a lot of energy in this round. The only fear you have with this fighter is, has he punched himself out? This fighter's certainly not going to out-throw their opponent by any means, but they will, when they hit, be a lot harder.
This could be really intimidating, Todd. If you know somebody's got the punch power, someone's got the speed.
Whoa, Johnny, take a look at this action. Mickey Ward gets rocked. He's been in these situations before, but can he find his way out this time? Oh, and the Irishman just got rocked. He's in some serious trouble here. Can he find his way out of this storm? I don't believe what we're seeing here.
Step back, compose yourself, compose the pace, then move, then step it up a little bit. Because if you're getting caught like that beginning...
A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. And that shot just rung his bell. Mickey Ward right now looking... Let's talk about Ward in that last round. I'm worried about these two fighters getting...
The fight's not over.
There's the bell to start round 8. Fatigue is setting in. Let's see how they handle it here in this round.
What are they doing that round? Are they trying to get an early round? That's a lot of energy burst. They did 6 rounds in one. They're going to be absolutely shattered.
Mickey Ward gets rocked. He's been in these situations before, but can he find his way out this time? How is this fight still continuing? Oh, wait a minute. Oh, and the Irishman just got rocked. He's in some serious trouble here. Can he find his way out of this storm? I thought we were going to see the finish there. Oh, wait a minute. And that shot just rung his bell. Mickey Ward right now looking for a way out. I don't know if he can find it. Nice counter punch right up the middle. He threw a punch and just got countered. Back and forth they go. Neither fighter willing to back down.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Those counter punches have to hurt. When you watch lightweights, you expect high-level footwork and hand speed, and that's what we're getting here this afternoon. They call it the chin. How strong is your chin? Do you have a glass chin? These are things that can affect the fight.
What a gift. What a gift it is to have a chin where you know you can walk through anything and everything. When you let those shots go and it's just bouncing off and they're walking you down, it's so demoralizing. It absolutely breaks you.
This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. No surprise as we get a unanimous decision there.
Unanimous. You know what? Smart that is. A total change of styles to make sure